Okay, hi guys, this is Barbara Carney. Thanks for coming back to my channel. And today we have an awesome visitor, Ryan Stoll with Finance of America Mortgage. He is one of my top awesome lenders. So he has said that he would come today and he's going to talk to us about different kinds of loans. So if you're looking at purchasing a home and are scared of the loan process, Ryan can absolutely help you through that. But today he's just going to kind of tell us a little bit about the different kinds of loans that are out there. Yep. So take it away, Ryan.
Awesome. Hey, thanks, Barbara. Yeah, guys, as Barbara said, when you're going to buy a home, the best thing you can do when you're going through the process is continue to ask questions. I advise all of my clients, there's no question that's off limits. I'm super transparent through the entire process. But the more questions you can ask, the better or easier it is for me to help determine what loan program we can put you in that's going to best suit your needs and your goals. So for instance, the major 4 loan programs you're going to have is conventional, FHA, VA, and USDA. Now there's different programs, parameters, and guidelines for each program. So it just it just is important for me to extract as much information from you so that we can help determine what program is going to be best for you, that puts you in the best financial position, but also accomplishes the goals that you're wanting to when you're looking for a home loan.
Okay, so quick question. So if I have someone and I want to purchase a home, I'm really scared to call somebody and talk to them and get into all this detail. And what is the most simple way? What should I do to find out, number one, do I qualify for any of these? Mm-hmm. And then if I do that, am I hurting my credit any by consulting with you on that? Like, is there something online I can fill out, or should I just call you, or what would be the best way?
Yep. So you can actually, if somebody wants to get pre-approved, they can go to my website, which is ryanstollmortgage.com, and there's an apply now link on the website that you can fill out to, provide the loan application information necessary for me to put the pre-approval together. And the pre-approval really is a great step, whether you're looking at buying now, 6 months from now, or even a year from now. It's a great step to go through because it helps you determine, is there anything you need to work on, maybe credit issues, down payment, cash at closing, all of that. That's what the pre-approval is to help determine and decide. It also allows myself to go through all of the loan programs that are available and see what one's going to work best for you. And so throughout the pre-approval process, I'm going to continue to ask people questions, try to pull out as much information because, what might not seem like that big of a deal or material ends up being a huge influence in what program is going to work best for you. So for instance, let's say somebody thinks they need to wait to buy a home until they have a 20% down payment. Okay. I'll come back to why 20% is important, but you don't have to have 20% down before you can buy a home. And so I've had people that thought they needed to have this huge, chunk for down payment when it turns out they have it now. And so they can move forward with home ownership, start realizing how appreciation is happening in real estate right now and be able to, own a home. So, I've got somebody right now that's refinancing. They bought their home 0 down 4 years ago, and they're refinancing with 30% equity in their home right now. In 4 years, that's real wealth that they're gaining. Mm-hmm. So, but now why is the 20%? That's another factor that comes up. PMI, okay? Private mortgage insurance is what the term that you'll hear everybody say. And the 20% factor is, it's basically a default protection that if I'm the buyer and I default on my loan, a lender is going to be reimbursed for their losses up to 20%. That's why somebody has to have PMI on their loan if they don't have a 20% down payment. But there's a lot of different options in terms of, lowering the monthly PMI, buying out your monthly PMI, different options versus different programs that can help determine what's going to work best and give you the lowest possible payment. And sometimes maybe doing it a different way lowers your payment.
Okay. So, of course, I've heard of PMI, and I know all different types of loan have charges and such. And let's say today I don't have 20%, but I have 5%.
Mhm.
When I reach the point in my mortgage where I can hit 20%, can you get rid of that PMI, or is that on there forever?
It depends on the program. You can, typically say on a conventional loan, once you get to that 20%, you can petition your servicer. You can reach out to them and say, hey, I think I'm at 80% or 20% equity, so I would like to get PMI removed. And then there's a process that you'll go through with them, to, i.e., probably ordering an appraisal, or they will order one, and then you'll get that removed from your loan. Okay. Now, if you did say a minimum down FHA loan, you're going to have PMI on the life of your loan. So regardless of where your loan to value is or how much equity you have in the home. So, but the other option that you have down the road, i.e., like what I just said, you can refinance down the road to get that PMI removed as well.
Okay. Okay, cool. As far as when I want to call and talk to you or enter the data online to see what you could do for me, what all am I going to need to gather to, like, do I need to have my pay stubs in front of me, or what do I need to just start the conversation with you?
Yeah, typically the most minimal item that you'd need is just to complete the loan application. Now, with that said, it's also advantageous if you can have, your most recent 30 days paycheck stubs, maybe your most recent 2 years W-2s, and your most current bank statements available. Not that I need them right away, but it's one of those that when you fill out your application, we want the pre-approval to be as strong as possible. And so verifying that information up front is what, separates your pre-approval from somebody else's that, hasn't had any of that review happen yet. So that's what makes your letter stronger. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if I get all that information to you and decide I can purchase a home, and then end up that I don't purchase a home, I mean, I'm not tied into anything. I'm just getting information, and if I end up deciding purchasing a home isn't for me, I'm still okay, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It's a good tool. The pre-approval is a good tool to help. I mean, again, you might be 6 or 8 months out from, truly wanting to be in the market, but what it does is the home buying process can be stressful anyway, let alone with you feeling like you're behind the 8 ball. Well, if you know where your target's going to be 8 months from now, because you've sat down with me or we've talked over the phone and we've developed your roadmap to get you to your end goal, that makes the process a whole lot smoother because you know what's happening as it's coming down the pipe for you.
Okay. One more thing I've heard, I hear a lot from clients that are out there looking for housing about asking about, grants and those types of things from the state. Of course, we're in Kansas, and I know you could probably do loans in other states, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. How do I, as a home buyer, how do I find out about those types of things, or do those types of things really exist?
They do exist. They do exist. The best thing you can do is talk with, me or whatever loan officer you're working with to find out, are you eligible for certain programs? And understand too that typically some of those programs have some strings tied to them that most people don't know about. So there might be different options available that don't have those strings, But also, I will tell you, I mean, COVID tightened the reins on some of those programs where we had them and then they went away. And so, they're going to start to trickle back, but it's going to take some time. Once the COVID environment settles down and we move past that, you might start to see some of those, come back. But there are other options out there if those down payment assistance programs aren't there.
Okay. Okay. Well, so we know we've got conventional, FHA, VA, USDA type of loans.
Yep.
And then, of course, when you hear Ryan talking about jumbo loans, those are what is the dollar amount on a jumbo loan that you have to have?
Yep, the jumbo limits just went up this past year for 2021 to $548,250. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm sure you'd like to talk about those too, huh?
Yeah. Hey, that's a whole different animal, but I mean, really, people just have to understand if you're going to go through a jumbo loan, it's like peeling an onion. Okay, the guidelines are going to peel back every layer of that onion, so you just need to be prepared for that.
Okay. And from what I am gathering, there isn't any particular loan type. You can't just say, oh, this is the best one. It's really got to be the best one for the client and their picture.
Correct. Correct.
And
yep.
so
Yep.
Ryan can, of course, help you figure that out. Now, Ryan, if you'll give us your website again, then if
Yep.
people want to go out and apply and see what they can do, they can actually go to your website.
Yep, it's ryanstollmortgage.com, and that's RyanStoll mortgage.com.
Okay. Well, do you have anything else you want to add today?
No, hey, hey, feel free to reach out to me at any time if you have any questions. I'm available and happy to help you.
Okay. And once you talk to Ryan and you find out that you're pre-approved, give me a call and we will get out there and find you a house. And through the whole process, Ryan and I can be working together to make your transaction as smooth as it can go. So anyway, thanks for coming to our channel again, and don't forget to subscribe below, and hopefully I'll be bringing Ryan back for some more education in the future. But thank you, Ryan, for being here, and we will talk to everybody soon.
Sounds good. See you guys.
All right, bye.